Thank you.
Gentleman from Arizona, Mr. Grijalva, is recognized.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. And this committee, and I'm sure you're going to congratulate me for my persistence as well. My opposition is based on the ramification it has across this nation and Indian country. The United States Army Corps of Engineers wrongfully flooded 10,000 acres of reservation land. In 1986, the House passed and the Senate concurred. Mo Udall sitting in your chair, and then Representative John McCain, co-sponsor of the legislation, passed it to make the tribe whole. And the land identified is within the context of that legislation. It was seen as full trust land and to be used for any purposes. Throughout this whole thing, and the specifics have already been discussed time and again ad nauseum, but the only benefit I see at this point, Mr. Chairman, is the millions and millions of dollars that have been spent on lobbyists, litigation, and media consultants, campaign strategists, in order to defeat the purpose of the 1986 law that this Congress passed. There has been 16 decisions, 7 by in the executive and 8 in the courts, that reaffirmed a couple of points. This whole issue about breaking a campaign promise, the court dealt with that. It has no binding status in the discussion of any legal issue. The issue of reservation shopping that keeps being used as a point to scare members into thinking that this can open the doors to reservation shopping. This is specific replacement and making whole the land that was destroyed. And it came with the title that was indeed reservation land. Interior has reaffirmed that decision. Court case after court case have reaffirmed it, that it's not reservation shopping, that it's consistent with the 1986 law. There is no compact. The state sued. There's no gaming compact that was broken. And time again, the Tohono O'odham tribe has prevailed in each one of those 16 decisions. Now, judiciary has ruled, executive has ruled, and in a desperate effort, and this is one of this continues to be the effort, we have a legislative fix that's being proposed in 1410. And this legislative fix is basically, and with this I'll yield back, to maintain a monopoly for 2 East Valley tribes that have 5 casinos in the area, to feel that there should not be any competition in the West Valley of Phoenix. I would suggest that, given the record from the executive and from the judicial, and given the fact that all the rules, all the dots, all the T's have been crossed, that this amendment and the legislation as it stood has not had merit, and it continues not to have merit. And with that, Mr. Chairman, thank you for the indulgence, and I yield back.